Hello everyone, happy finally Friday. The date is October 3rd. I hope you're having a great day. Boy, we had some active weather on Thursday, and I apologize for this report being a little bit late, but thankfully the trees are still healthy enough where the leaves did not blow off completely on the trees, but we did have some pretty strong winds move through the entire state of Arkansas as some deadly weather moved through the area on Thursday. Let me get you caught up with the fall foliage report, and this is the way it's looking. First of all, this weekend temperatures are going to be very cool. In the morning, temperatures dropping off into the mid and upper 30s in northwest Arkansas. Elsewhere, mainly upper 30s to lower and middle 40s, but we are looking at that peak fall foliage expected to be in late October. Now, there will be a couple of strong systems that will move through, and so that might tend to take the leaves off the trees a little bit early, but we're already seeing about a quarter red color in northwestern and north central Arkansas. Early November is the peak in the Ouachitas and southwest Arkansas, and we are seeing some red and yellow, and in the southeast in the Mississippi Delta region. Early to mid-November, it peaks a little bit later and still mostly green with just a hint of color. So right now there's some pretty decent color there with the leaves starting to turn. About a quarter of the foliage is turning red and various other colors. In fact, one of the good spots to see fall foliage this weekend if you're planning to take a trip, still a little bit early for the peak, but black gum, dogwood, and sumac trees are starting to turn red. And by the way, those are one of the first early changers. They respond to the cool nights, and before this warm and humid weather turned in by the middle towards the end of the week, we really had some pretty cool weather, and that allowed the leaves to change. And this weekend, by the way, October 4th and 5th, temperatures are going to plummet. Leaves are also going to be turning color in sections along Highway 62, eastern Benton County, Carroll County, and some red color along Yellow Rock Trail in Devil's Den. That's a pretty good spot to see color, but we're still not seeing the peak. Now, if you want to know the different types of tree species and their various colors, this is a little cheat sheet for you. Oak trees generally have red, brown, and russet colored leaves. Hickories have those golden brown colored leaves, and dogwoods, those are one of my favorites. They have that deep purple reddish color, and they're already starting to turn, especially the tips of those dogwood trees as the temperatures drop. And the explosion of color will be pretty dramatic overnight to tonight and into tomorrow as lots of sunshine and cool nights really develop. So we're talking about a pretty decent explosion of color for the first weekend in October. Birch trees are bright yellow. Poplar is about a golden yellow color mainly. Sugar maples, now maple trees have all sorts of various colors. Sugar maple are orange red, black maples are glowing yellow, and finally red maples are those bright scarlet colors. So those are the color spectrum that makes up the beautiful colors in northwest Arkansas this time of the year. And with those temperatures dropping, that's going to cause pretty much an explosion of color over the next several days. Now, we do get warmer next week, so that's going to stun the color a little bit. Then we have rain and storms returning by the end of next week for that second week in October. But we are looking for a pretty decent fall foliage here, especially if we keep getting that rain along with sunny days and cool nights. And remember, you can visit Eureka Springs downtown for the latest fall foliage report. We'll be back in another week to give you another update.